to the garden. Today I'm going to be making a wild Waldorf salad with a wild apple and wild black walnuts. Waldorf is mainly apples with some celery and walnuts, but we are going to start with a citrus. I usually use lemon, but today we're going to be using this nice orange. And the first thing that I want to do is just get some juice into the bowl. These wild apples tend to bruise really quickly. They oxidize, so they turn brown. But by tossing them in some citrus, in this case orange juice, they won't be so brown. They'll actually stay nice and fresh looking. So we're going to be using the juice and also the zest. This adds tons of flavor. Besides using our wild apple and wild black walnuts, we're going to mix it up a little bit with this orange instead of lemon, and I'm using Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. And now we can cut our apple without having it oxidize too quickly. Any apple will work, but this wild apple is incredibly sweet. I think it was planted by a farmer a while back, probably about 50 years ago now, but it's since kind of naturalized. I'm just going to cut them down into little bite-sized pieces, just about like this. So we'll break down the whole apple to about this size and toss it right away in that juice, that orange juice. Wow. Look at the pink veins in here. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's gorgeous. I've never seen that in a store-bought apple. So we'll toss this together. If you need to add more juice, now is the time, but you don't want it swimming in juice. We just want to coat that fruit. It provides a lot of extra flavor. And visually it's really nice because we're not having that brown apple. They're going to stay fresh for longer. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at how the zest clings to the fruit. This is going to be so tasty. Now I'm going to pick some fresh celery straight out of the garden. But we'll just slice this down. I like to do nice thin slices, so I'll probably come back and cut these because my garden celery is really fibrous and incredibly potent. They're just like a concentrated celery flavor. But there's tons of nutrients in here, tons of fiber, so this is actually really tasty and really healthy. So we'll add in our celery. That'll add a nice splash of color. And our toasted walnuts. These I just toasted lightly on the stove top until they develop a little bit of color and, more importantly, a nice sweet aroma. But these are so fruity, I just cannot believe how different they are from the store-bought English walnuts. These are a black walnut, whereas the English walnuts are a bit more bitter and a bit nuttier in flavor, where these are really, really fruity. I'm also going to add just a touch of cracked pepper. That's optional. And a little bit of salt if you like. Now when it comes to your sauce, it's going to be that citrus, which is our orange juice, mixed with normally sour cream and mayonnaise. Today I'm going to be using Greek yogurt. That's about a spoonful, and we'll try about a half a spoonful of mayo. We'll combine this and see what we get. We'll make sure to mix in all that beautiful orange juice, that freshly squeezed orange juice. That'll combine with the zest and just hopefully make a nice thick sauce to coat everything. This is such an incredible color. Wow, the red in the apple really pops, especially next to the green of the celery, and that orange zest just coats everything beautifully. And I'm starting to get that aroma, that classic Waldorf aroma. When everything combines, you get the citrus, you get that tanginess from the mayo, you get the creamy richness from that Greek yogurt. Oh, this is going to be phenomenal. Look at that. This is absolutely perfect. I don't like too much sauce, but we want a nice coating on everything. This really looks perfect. This smells absolutely phenomenal. I'm just going to plate this up by itself because this has protein and fats and sugars, everything you need. This is such an excellent lunch or dinner or side dish. It's really one of my favorite ways to eat apples. So let's give it a taste. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. It's just extra fruity because of those black walnuts. Those really are a spectacular treat. Those black walnuts are just like nothing you can buy in the store. Those are so incredible. They're just fruity, like jujubes. That's what they remind me of, like a fruit candy. And the celery just disappears. It adds a little flavor too. And because we've used wild apples and wild walnuts and homegrown celery straight out of the garden, this is so healthy and so tasty. I really hope you give this a go in your garden. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.